It's already recording.
Okay, so we're going to start to get into like the generating offense from the DelaRiva Guard here. Just before we do, I want to reiterate kind of the concept of the guard as a range management tool primarily before it's anything else, right? Like we like to use the guard in Jiu-jitsu as a submission delivery device, which is cool, or a sweep delivery device, which is again really cool. But if I don't have the ability to manage the distance between myself and my opponent, then my sweeps and submissions, I'm always going to be attempting them while I'm in a position of vulnerability. That's why, sort of the classic white belt and blue belt problem is shoot a triangle, get your guard pass. Shoot an armbar, get your guard pass. The reason that happens is you're not managing the distance, A, and B, you're not creating misalignment in your opponent. If you don't take away base, posture, or structure, preferably two of them, ideally all three of them, then you're attacking someone when they're not vulnerable, and that's why you're getting passed a lot of the time. So we want to recognize that when we're playing guard, if you think of the guard from like the range management perspective as a series of frames. If I don't have frames on you, then I don't have a guard. So I don't want to even think about attacking you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the alignment of the DelaRiva Guard. This is not a good alignment for the DelaRiva Guard. Those of you that are flexible enough to do this, good for you, but it's no way to play because I'm putting myself into a really weak position biomechanically, right? This is the angle I want from the DelaRiva Guard. I actually want to be pointed at you while you're pointed away from me. And I won't be able to hold that, but ideally this is where I want to be when I'm launching my attacks. I'm in a dominant angle. And the same goes, for the closed guard, actually. A lot of attacks from here will fail because of our alignment. But if I can get here, I have proper alignment to attack. One, I've broken his structure. Two, I control his posture. Three, I have a dominant angle. So my strongest mechanisms, my leg press and my bench press are pointed at him. His are pointed at the floor. I'm going to succeed with my triangle here most of the time. If I go here, I'm going to fail with my triangle most of the time because his posture and his structure is available to him. So that same concept exists.
That's earlier concept about headlights.
Yeah.
That works for the person on top as well.
Absolutely.
Like my headlights need to be pointed at you.
Pointed at me, exactly. So your strongest mechanisms need to be pointed at the person while theirs are pointed away from you. Right? That's why, generally speaking, even in dominant positions, you're not necessarily able to attack somebody as well as you would like. Right? So we're going to start just from, we're just going to start from, like we can even start from seated butterfly guard. I'm going to want to hand fight first because if I just kind of try to grab at you, you can block me. So if I want to transition from here or here to the DelaRiva Guard, I'm going to try to win the hand fight, get a 2-on-1 grip, or if I just momentarily control both hands, I'm going to scoot, engage my DelaRiva hook at an angle, place my foot on the knee, and immediately start to push him away. Because that's going to be our attack position. We don't attack if we don't have this. So if I'm just like kind of here, I'm never going to attack from the DelaRiva Guard. It's not the right time. This is guard retention time actually for me. I want to make sure that I can first get to a dominant angle, and usually when we get here, he's going to be putting his hand on this leg, trying to keep it off me. That's almost a given. If somebody allows me to stay here, I'm going to sweep them for sure. No good guy allows you to camp out in DelaRiva Guard. So that's kind of what we want to address. Is I'm going to start here, hand fight, get myself to here. He immediately grabs my ankle, pushes it down. I grab his wrist, kick free, and reset. So that's our motion to get to offense. This is a prerequisite for offense. Without this, we don't attack. So once again, I either start here, or I'll win a hand fight. Maybe I get to a 2-on-1, pull DelaRiva Guard, nice and shallow with the foot. I don't want my foot not attached. I'm hooking and I'm closing my knee. See how that starts to bend your knee? If I just hang out with my knee open, drive your knee this way, it's going to start to shear my DelaRiva hook off. So I'm kind of pushing in and down a little bit.
You're leg pressing.
A little bit, yeah. Just closing my, I want to say adductors.
It is adductor.
And then pushing forward.
And what are you doing with your shoelaces here?
Just making sure that I can retain the hook. So I'm creating tension.
I feel largely it's your shin driving the inside.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm hooking, creating tension this way, backwards with my toes, and tension this way with my shin.
It's really, really
right?
I've never felt that before.
So here, and then immediately, as I'm doing that, I expect you to push my foot down. I don't try to fight you to keep the grip. Like, don't let me do this. I'm not able to strip that grip right now. I'm too extended. So I'm going to bring my knee to meet. See, that extends his structure. I grab his wrist, and all I'm doing is holding it. I'm not trying to pull it off. I'm kicking my leg away and placing my foot here. So again, he can go back, and you can play with this. You can hang out here. This is not going to do it. I pull it to here. That does it. So just play around with that. Make sure you have good angles first for your attack, and then we'll get to the sweeps. So in here, I pull my knee to me, extend the leg away, and I can start to push, and you can just kind of reset.
I see the entry from
seated. Yeah. So from seated, I'm playing. As soon as I get a grip, I'm good to go. I just want to make sure that you can't stuff this, because I'm going to scoop my hips and insert my hook. So for example, if I won the hand fight on this side,
it won't work.
I won't go here because I'm not able to pull.
Because I have access to my right hand.
So I want to get, I can get both, but I need to get the, and I don't have to control it. I just have to make sure you can't stop it. So if we're hand fighting, you pull your hand away.
I see.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do.
My right hand
I just have to make sure that he can't block me with his right hand. So we might be doing this. He starts to pull his hand away. I hook his knee, pull my foot here. Or I win the hand fight, control, hook, foot on the knee, and then get to here.
That's perfect.
All right?
Brilliant. Very cool.
Give it a try.